Hello, friends. Got a little ahead of myself there. Okay, gonna clear the space. Ready? Okay. Well, welcome back. And today we're gonna do June. So this is June's reading for the month of September. Anyone born in the month of June, this is your reading for the month of September. And I brought our little friends back. So here's our little quirky Five Below deck. Quiet your mind. Okay, June. Quiet your mind. Here. Alright. I'm glad we're seeing new cards. I gave that deck a little bit of a rest and it seems to have rebooted, which is nice. I like that deck. I don't want it to be limited in its communication ability. So that's a good thing. Hope you're all doing well. Today is an absolutely gorgeous day. I finished all the yard work, a lot of it, yesterday. So I could have time to work today, which is what I'm doing right now. But wow, what a day. So nice. I love this weather. Okay, never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Alright, June. Good message. Good thing to know for the future going forward. You always bounce back. Alright, and I have my little Tarot of the Divine. And I'm just going to pull one card and then we're going to read about it. But these stories are just so useful. They're just good stories about, you know, myth and mythology and all kinds of things. Religious deities, fairy tales, folklore, all kinds of stuff. Good stuff, just good stories. Alright, let's see who shows up for us. Alright, the World. Oh, well, Major Arcana. You can take a look at that. And I will look up the card. And we'll read the story. Very beautiful. Okay, the World. Whoops, went too far. No, there it is. Hinemoa and Tutanaki, New Zealand, Maori legend. The world is the happily ever after ending following a difficult journey. Hinemoa and Tatanaki represent the victorious conclusion, a positive outcome most desired. However, a conclusion also heralds the start of a new journey. Completion, recognition, fulfillment, triumph, celebration. So, following a difficult journey. Completion. That's nice. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. So, difficult journey, completion, the celebration, and the beginning of a new journey. Well, I wish you well on your new journey. Extraordinary. Okay. And I also have this, which is the Soul's Book of Answers. So I'm going to pull a page from this book. A no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes, merely uttered to please. There you go. Okay. I hope you read that fast, or it was held up long enough so you could read it. Otherwise, you can go back and hit stop and go back and read. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to add to our already interesting reading. The World card and resilience and peaceful, quiet mind. I think if you were coming to the end of a cycle like that, especially a difficult one, your mind might be quiet as you let go of all the things that happened. Alright, so June. Alright, how are you showing up for us, June, here? Oh, the Tower. Well, big changes, I guess. I'm thinking big changes. Big Tower. Well, tumultuous September, I see for you. But that might be a good Tower. What the challenge is beyond the Tower? Balancing. Yeah. Well, when the Tower is going down, you gotta balance stuff. Wow. This guy is, you look at the ships in the background, you see how they're going up and down and up and down. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to find balance in water that is very, very choppy. And he's trying to find balance. He's not creating it, he's trying to find it somewhere because he's completely out of balance. Which could explain the Tower card. Alright, anyway. Coming from a place of nostalgia and good memories of childhood and gifts and fun and memories. Okay, and the short-term goal here is holding on to what I got, which makes sense when you look at the balance and you look at the power. Holding on to what I got makes a lot of sense. Okay, and going to a place of the Ace of Wands, so action and divinely inspired action. So I don't know if this is happening to you or is being given to you. Okay, let's see. Your tools are wish fulfillment. Well, that's a good tool to have. So hopefully your wishes will manifest. You've done it before, so let's see if you can do it again. You see yourself as the Two of Wands, thinking, planning. You have an idea and you're thinking, how am I going to execute this idea? You're making plans. And the Queen of Pentacles is the environment. So, sovereignty, material, understanding, and wealth. And let's see, the hopes and fears are looking out, fresh-faced, with open heart, going out into the world saying, okay, let's try this again. Or let's try this and see what works. And here's the World card again. Wow. That's really interesting. And here's the World card again. Look at that. So, end of a cycle, beginning of a new one. End of a difficult cycle, beginning of a new one. Will you make it the same cycle, or will you make it something different? You have the ability to change it. But if you want to do the same cycle, well, there you go. That's what you get, more of the same. Isn't that the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So, is that you? Are you insane? Quiet your mind. That also came out in the March reading, that this card matched one of the cards in the reading. Like, yeah. Told you, these guys were warmed up. Anchor, stability, messages, talk, or no, wealth. That's wealth. So here you got wealth, and you got wealth over here too. Stability and wealth, messages are involved in messages, either coming in or going out. So, stability, what's going on here? If you have stability, why is there this tower? Are you losing your stability? I'm kind of wondering. Because you have this stability, but there's a tower, and you've got your short-term goals are holding the balance and hanging on to what you got. But there's a message coming in. Message coming in. He brings news, and this is about wealth. So there's some repeating themes here. So it looks like you're having a crisis, and you're trying to get beyond the crisis and get past it, and you're trying to balance the choppy waters that you're in. Crisis could mean emotional crisis, but you know, here it is, and you're trying to balance what's going on with you. You're thinking about the past. There's action here, either divine action or some sort of action. Obviously, you're planning to do something, but you're holding on to your ass here. You're holding on because of all these things. You're holding on to this. But you're thinking this idea that you have is going to give you wish fulfillment, and so you're making plans for that idea because you want the wealth and you want the sovereign ability to decide, you know, but you want the material stuff. You know, you're coming out with this great idea, a new, fresh idea. Are you going to do the same thing you've done before, or is this truly a new idea that's going to change your world? So, you tell me, June. You tell me, June. Let's see what the moon has to say to June. Yeah, definitely having some kind of crisis. And it might have to do with money, because this is a money card. And messages are coming in that affect the stability and the wealth. Never forget how resilient you are. Okay, let's see. You are good enough. Well, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you're good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer the question, have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers once you've given them. It should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should be then more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort through what's good for your life from what's not serving you. It's also a time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Well, I hope that gives you good advice considering all that's going on here. You seem to be having some sort of a crisis, but you've got a plan out of there. It says, be resilient. Wish fulfillment is your goal. Got a plan. And a can and a plane. Okay, Hawk. Hawk sees a lot. Hawk. Let's read about the hawk. I'll put it here. Sorry. Sometimes these go quickly and other times... Hawk. Watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Sees clearly, intuitive. Yeah, that's exciting. So, use your skills, use your hawk energy. Sees clearly, good deal. Go do what you need to do. You need to turn this Two of Wands into the Three of Wands and act. And I think that's what this is. This Two of Wands becomes Three of Wands, and then you are able to act accordingly. And I think you know what you want to do. Go work your magic, so to speak, and make things right again for you and your mission, whatever that may be. Okay, well, it looks like it was a good reading. Hope it was enjoyable and informative for you. Like, share, subscribe if you will. Hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload new content. And thanks, 57, for being there for me. I'll see you tomorrow.